Hey everyone, so it was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be to do my hair video, but I'm back. I just started school and work is kind of getting a little bit more, not hectic, but I'm becoming more involved with my job, so it's kind of difficult to balance life. But I am doing the long-awaited, no, I wouldn't say long-awaited, I mean there are a couple people that have requested it and I'll put them here, but I know that there are some people who wanted to see it, so I'm going to answer the questions that I've been asked in my previous video, show you all the products that I've been using and just how I've been living life now that my hair is naturally straight, and the pros and cons that I have with this as well. So stay tuned. Okay, so as you can see, my hair is kind of poofy. I'm going to take my clip down. It's still wet, but the first question I was asked was basically how I do my hair now, how I style it, all that. So typically what I like to do is just air dry it. So I'll put it up, and I can't really show you because it kind of cuts off on the screen, but I put my hair up in a high bun and I just wrap it around and sleep on it, and this is pretty much what it looks like. So I hope I can show you if I can get in there, but it's still wet, so it's not really, there are some areas that look like they're curly, but it's just because, like I said, I had it wrapped up. Let me show you. So it just looks like this when it's drying. So all this section is pretty much still damp, and my ends are kind of dry, and I know it's because obviously I put a whole bunch of chemicals on my hair, so it's going to not like that. So they are kind of dry, so I do try to put a lot of spray, and I'll show you the products that I use as well. But typically what I do is, if I'm not going to straighten my hair, I'll just kind of gather it up in the back like so, and just place a clip in it and just have it all to one side. That's the way that I like wearing it the most. I just feel comfortable with it this way, and I try to just spritz my ends as much as possible so that they don't look as drying as they are. But yeah, that's pretty much how I would do my hair if I'm not straightening it. And my hair is growing a lot faster than I would like. I mean, I know my hair grows fast whenever I get it cut, and I did get it cut once I got my hair done. So if you can't tell, like, there's some areas, I mean, it looks all over the place, but there are some areas up at the roots that are starting to, my natural hair is starting to come back. And so it's, I pretty much have to straighten my hair at the roots when I want to straighten it, because they're like just starting to curl pretty much. The next question I got was what I use to wash my hair or style, etc. So what I use for a shampoo is the EverStrong sulfate free, it's by L'Oreal. This is their thickening one. I am going to go back and get something that's more for moisture, because as I've mentioned earlier, my ends are kind of dry with all that damage that my hair took. And so this, I honestly just got it because I didn't know what else I wanted, and when I thought of thickening, I thought of getting all that buildup off of my hair, which I don't really think that I don't know, but I just use it and it smells good and it works. I mean, it washes my hair. And then I also use for conditioner Organix, and I'll do close-ups with these, but I use Organix. This is the repairing one. I don't know how, Awapuhi ginger conditioner. This stuff smells awesome, and I put it all over my hair, and it just works really well with getting my hair really nice and soft. And then as for after the shower, what I typically do is I'll spray It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin in my hair, and I'm already almost out of this because this stuff is awesome. It makes my hair smell amazing. I'm actually going to spray some right now just because my ends are getting dry. But it smells absolutely amazing, and it makes my hair feel amazing. So yeah, I definitely would recommend getting this. And then I also, when I'm going to straighten my hair, or even when I don't straighten my hair, I put this in all the time, but especially when I'm going to straighten my hair, I will put this in my hair when I'm going to straighten it. I can't even talk. I put this in my hair when it's wet and I put it in after I straighten it, and this is the Kerastase Elixir Ultime, I don't even know. But it's this little bottle. They're normally $56, but I got this in my Birchbox this month. And I absolutely love this stuff. I had a like a sample size, which was even smaller than this, like a year or so ago through Birchbox, and I loved it, and I ran out of it really quickly because they did not send this size bottle. It was like the size of a travel, like the little Travelo for your perfume. That's how small it was. So obviously I ran out of that. And then I saw in this month's Birchbox that they were going to give you the bigger, you know, travel size. And that's honestly the only reason why I subscribed again, was because I wanted this size. So this stuff is absolutely amazing. It makes my hair feel so smooth and silky. It tames my frizz. Well, I don't really have frizz, but it tames, you know, my hair, and just, it makes it feel so soft. It's ridiculous. So these two together, and it's backwards, these two together are miracles, and this is all I do. When I straighten my hair, I don't put any like treatment, or not treatment, but any heat protector. I know I should, but I haven't got around to buying one, but I will. But in the meantime, I use these two, and this just really helps my ends. It keeps them from looking as dry as they are, and this just helps all around. Just, it does everything. And it also recommends that you can put this in your hair. I think it's like before or after shampooing. I haven't tried that yet, but this stuff is awesome. Now, one of the main cons that I have about this is my hair has been so much more itchy than it has ever been. So I could typically go probably like 5 to 6 days without washing my hair without having any issues. Of course, it would look greasier by like the 5th and 6th day, but I wouldn't have any issues as far as like my head itching. But with this one, after I think it's 3 days, this back of my head will itch like crazy, and then the bottom part of my hair will itch like crazy. And then I also have this little patch right here. I think it was just from the chemicals like burning my scalp, where like my skin will just flake off. Like every 2 days, it'll like dry right here after I wash it, and it'll just like flake out. Like it's crazy. I have such a hard time trying not to scratch my head, and I think it's just because of how irritated my skin got with the treatment that it's just really irritating. But again, it only happens if I let my hair stay like this for 3 days or more, which kind of sucks, because what I would typically do before with my hair is I would straighten it, have it straight for a couple days, and then curl it and kind of do some things with it for a couple more days before I wanted to wash it. But now I have to wash it more often. But again, it doesn't really matter, because I don't have to worry about that whole like process of straightening my hair as when I had my hair curly. So it's not that big of a deal, because I don't have to work harder. It's just, I really just didn't want to wash my hair as often, to be honest. I don't know. Some other cons are I'm guessing it's just with my hair, I'm assuming, is my ends are so much drier. This is basically, when I let it dry, I don't like letting it just dry flat, because it looks so poofy. Like, you see how it looks kind of poofy? And that kind of sucks. So it's kind of like poofy. I guess that's like the best way to explain it, is poofy. But I still wear it like this. Like, I'll go to work and have it kind of just like this, and I just deal with it. Or I'll like just braid it and then let it air dry that way. And I think it looks fine. Obviously, it's a lot better than how my hair was curly. I couldn't even wear it like this, because it would shrink up to here, and I would just put it up in a bun or something. But I do still wear it out like this naturally. I went to Disneyland a couple weeks ago, and I had it like this because we were going on rides and it was raining and stuff, and I didn't have to worry about it. I mean, in this, I haven't straightened it yet, and it's just, this looks kind of funky because my hair is being pulled in all different directions. But let me see if I can let it out. So this is, you can see where the growth is right here at the top. It's already about to curl over. So it's already about to have its curl pattern. So my hair grows very fast when I cut it, and I cut it, so that's what happens, but that's okay. Pros, takes a lot less time for me to do my hair. I still, I'm really picky with my hair, and so if I want it to look a certain way, I will do what I have to do. So I still straighten my hair. It takes less than 20 minutes for me to straighten my hair now, but I do still straighten it, which is why sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'll blow dry it, but most times just to save my hair from further damage, I'll just let it air dry like this and then just straighten it whenever I feel like it. It won't take that long, so that's cool. I'm trying to think. I honestly didn't expect it to look like this. I think when I imagined getting my hair permanently straightened that it would look more straightened. But again, my hair was very coarse and very curly. I'm going to insert some more pictures of how it looked curly because I only put up one during that, you know, all that treatment video, and I don't think it really showed you how curly my hair can be. So I'm going to put some more of it curly. And also some other things. I know I had some of my, you know, personal friends ask me, can you even curl it? I heard you can't curl it. All that good stuff. And I can curl it, and it holds a curl longer than when my hair was natural. So I'll insert some pictures as well with my hair curled so you can see how well it holds a curl. And I had my hair curled and I left it curled for 3 days, and it was just curled that whole time. So it doesn't loosen or anything like that. It holds it very well. So I'm really excited about that. Even though I don't really normally curl my hair, I like that when I do, it'll actually stay instead of just falling flat after a couple of hours. I'm trying to think if I had any other questions. So yeah, I think I've answered all the questions that I've had and that I can think of. I'm really trying to think if I have anything else. I don't regret it. I guess that's something I should throw out there. I really don't regret it because it has allowed me to do so much more with my hair than I couldn't before. And for instance, going to the beach, I went to the beach with my boyfriend, and normally when I go to the beach, my hair will just poof out, like completely poof out. Or I went to Griffith, the observatory in Los Angeles, and my hair, just going up there, I don't know why, but my hair would poof out, like poof, 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 like crazy. And I would have to put it in like a tight bun just to keep my hair from not looking like an insane person. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. Or from looking like my hair was electrocuted, whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to not sound like, I don't know. And now I can go to Disneyland. Even Disneyland, sometimes my hair would get really frizzy. And I can go there and not worry about whether I straighten my hair that day or not. And if I get on Splash Mountain or on Roaring Rapids, that my hair is going to get ruined, because it'll just look like this. It'll just stay looking nice. And I'm so happy that I had it done, and I wouldn't change it, and I probably will get it done again because it's just worked out so well, like just so well. So I do love it. I don't regret it. I recommend it to anyone who wants to have an easier time with doing their hair. I will say that it would probably, or not probably, that I would recommend it more for people who have like medium curly to like wavy hair, because it will probably look a lot better as far as damage wise, because my hair doesn't look damaged at like from the top of it to the bottom. It's just the ends, as if you can kind of see. But when I put that treatment in my hair, it makes my hair look beautiful. Like when I straighten it, it looks great. And I'll insert some pictures a couple of days after washing it and then straightening it myself as well. But that's the only thing that I kind of wish my hair didn't look so poofy, and I think it's because of the damage. That's what I'm thinking, because my products are pretty helpful with moisture besides my shampoo. But I feel like it's just that damage that caused my hair to not look as flat. But I also, like I said, I put my hair in a bun, in a really tight bun, so it would look wavy and so it'll dry wavy. So I know if I just let it air dry just flat, it'll look flatter than this or not as wavy. But I'm just saying in general, like the thickness of it, you can see how much thicker it is towards the ends when it's drying versus up here where it's kind of, you know, it's just loose. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope I answered everyone's questions. I don't know why I have this on my finger, but I do. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any other questions about my hair, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Seeing those questions, I wasn't expecting anyone to comment on it, to be honest, but I'm really glad that people did. And I hope that if you have any other questions, again, to just feel free to keep commenting, suggesting any videos that you want me to do. Yeah, so thanks again for watching. Thanks for coming to my channel.